Alright, bonjour à tous, Battosay here. Welcome to episode 12 of my Let's Play. And today is gonna be again about the breeding farm. We are gonna finish the redstone part. And since I've done already the wheat farm timer and that it's fairly compact and difficult to explain, I'm gonna just do a small setup outside to show you how it works. But before that, two things. First, I've removed the pigs and cows that were trapped in the pens here. I only kept the sheep until I'll do something with them, and I've replaced their holding pens into a small brewing station. But we'll get into that in just a second. First, I wanted to make my very first steel armor. So until now I was only using iron armors with small level enchantments. I got a nice blast protection 3 and a very nice fire protection 4 boots that saved my life in the nether. Now let's make steel armor, and as you can see I'm at level 50. I spent some time in the XP farm, and I hope to get something very nice. So we have to make first some plate armors. 5 should do it. And the first thing to do will be the boots, I guess, because that's the one that gives the best enchantment, I think. So I didn't even need it, the armor plate, but whatever. So yeah, now thanks to you guys, I've placed the bookshelves in the corners so I can get the level 50 enchantment. I'm probably just gonna take whatever level I get between 47 and 50. So I'll do the clicking until I get something nice. Okay, well, 47. Let's hope for the best. And protection 4. So disappointing. Well, I guess I'll do another try later. Anyway, I'll just do the armor without any enchantment, along with the the legs. How do you say? I don't even know how do you say that in English. The leggings, maybe, something like that. Let's see. Yep, the leggings. That's right. And a helmet, which is made with again one armor plate in the middle and steel all around it. There we go, full set. Now I'm gonna smelt the iron armor, and oh yeah, also I've got a nice pickaxe with a level 35 enchantment, Silk Touch 1 and Breaking 3 efficiency 3. So that's gonna be nice to get some stone and the glowstone. So let me just place that in the crucible to get the iron back. And now let's get to the quick brewing station. I've noticed something fairly interesting with the hopper. So if you place a hopper above a brewing stand and that you place a water bottle in it, if it's powered obviously, then the bottle will get in the correct slot, and if you place them one after the other, they'll get in the correct slot for the potions. But if you place, oopsie, them. Yep. If you place them just like that in a stack, they'll end up just like so. They're not supposed to be able to. You can't place usually several potions, but if you do that like that, they end up with several potions in it. And actually, I don't know what happened when you do that. Let's try just with 2 and place 1 nether wart. And we'll see. So yeah, if you place your potions one at a time, they'll end up in the perfect slot. Then after that you can just add your first ingredient, which will go into the ingredient slot, and then you can add the future one you want to make. So if I want to make let's say a splash potion of sweetness that will make me go faster when I throw it for a minute or so, then I'll just have to place in the hopper my ingredients in the correct order, and they'll end up making the potions you want. And what about this potion? Did I get 2 awkward potion? Oh yeah, that good. Means that you can abuse the system and get several stack of potions using only 1 ingredient. Looks like it anyway. Let's give it a try to see if it works also with 7. And if it does, well, I'll just have to report that to Flowerchild so it fixes it. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. This way you can make your potions fairly easily instead of having to click on the very small hitbox of the brewing stand. You just place your potions, 1, 2, 3, your first ingredient, then the one you want to add after. Or if I want to make a harm potions, something to hurt, to kill the spider in my XP farm, for instance. Let's take a third one. I just have to place the ingredients, the 3 bottles, then a spider eye. No, that's not the spider eye. Is it? Yeah, I think that's the spider eye, the fermented spider eye, and the gunpowder. And this way it will end up making my potion the way I want it. So let's see. Yep. And so don't expect this glitch to be in the mod forever, guys. And yeah, as you can see, now I have my potions all made the way I wanted without having to manually place the ingredients one after the other. But enough with the potion. So we'll get to the breeding farm in just a second. Okay, well, as you can see, we're not in the breeding farm. I made a little break to get some redstone and went mining a bit, and stumbled upon another spawner. First thing weird was that I've never seen a spawner with a double chest. That was cool. And also something quite interesting is the number of spawner that I found. I've realized that in a very small area I've got something like 7 or maybe 8 spawners. So we have one in the mine shaft this way. I'm just gonna mark it. And yeah, we're in the mine, so at level 10.6, digging a 3x3 all the way in the middle, and 3 high shafts going at least 100 block away. That's the best level to get diamond and also to get the redstone. And yeah, same thing here. We have another spawner. Still haven't picked up the thing. I've just placed some cobbles to turn it into mossy stone, but it spread so quickly that I didn't have the time to come back since I found it last time, and since it's very close to where I spend lots of time, it has time to spread the mossy whenever I'm in my base. So that's the second one, and we have of course the 3 spawners from my XP farm. We have also the spawner that I found in first, which is surrounded by all the mossy. That's the place where I got the most of my mossy stone, along with the one around the XP farm. Every now and then I destroy all of the walls here and get the mossy stone. So yeah, we have again more spawners here, and as I've said, this one here, same thing. I still haven't harvested the musty, and we have also another spawner that I've labeled using some mossy stone, and that's done here. Same thing, in range, so the chunk are loaded when I'm in my base, and something there's some cobble that I still haven't had time to collect. So I think that I have enough mossy stone to make oh yeah, at least 10 stacks of dispenser. So that's really great. That's a really nice place, and I think that I even have one more spawner somewhere under, somewhere over there. I can't remember for sure. I think that's a bit down there. Yeah, I can't remember. The third thing is I've explored all of the mine shaft and still haven't found a chest with melon seeds. So I'll go explore someday. I'll explore uh, another place and trying to find a new mine shaft. I've explored a lot of the map lately, and I was looking for snow biomes to collect a bit of snow, but no, so far no luck. I still haven't found anything, so I'll do that later. I'll probably have to go in the nether and travel travel very far, and then place a new nether portal to uh, get back in the world here in a very far distance, and this way maybe I'll stumble in a snow biome. I hope so, at least. But yeah, that should be enough redstone for what I want. So let me just make some more dispensers and get everything ready, and we'll get to the redstone part of the breeding farm. Okay, back in the breeding farm. So I've connected a timer to the wheat dispensers to test it for half an hour, and now we're back, and as you can see it worked well. There was the correct amount of pigs and of food in the hoppers, which are under, and as you can see I've added ropes in the middle of the building, and I intend to get rid of all of the ladders that are on the side. I've also finished the front of the building. That's how it's gonna look. I just have to finish the roof, but that's gonna be for later. Now we'll see how to make the easiest timer you can have for the wheat dispensers. So I'm gonna do that here, and to do it I'll only need a planter because it's more easy to use it than dirt and water. But of course if you don't have planters, you can just plant some dirt and have water next to it because we are going to use reed, and a block dispenser. So we place a torch on the side of the detector, and the redstone goes from under the torch to the dispenser. This way, when the reed grows 3 blocks high and gets in front of the detector, the torch turns off, so the dispenser swallows the reed, so the two at above fall, and then the signal from the torch turns back on again, and the detector places a new reed block. And I could only use this timer and send the signal to the wheat dispenser. So my wheat dispensers are above, and I'm gonna connect them using a column of redstone torches on the yellow wool here. But yeah, I could use the signal straight from the detector here, because the timing is roughly 3 or 4 minutes, so you'd end up with wheat lying on the floor for 2 or 3 minutes until the cows or pigs are able to breed again. But since my computer sucks a little bit, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm only gonna send wheat to the dispenser every 7 or 8 minutes. So to do that, I'm gonna hook up the signal from the dispenser to a flip-flop. This way it will only send a signal every 2 growth of the reed. Sorry, so that's gonna take yeah, as I've said, 7 or 8 minutes. So that's the same flip-flop as the last one, with a torch under a wood block. This way, every time the grows reed, it moves the piston. One time it's not in front of the redstone, so it's not powered, and the second time it gets in front of the redstone and it's powered. And this way I only have a signal every 7-8 minutes. And to avoid having a constant signal going to the dispenser above, I only want a pulse, so as if it was a signal from a button. So I'm gonna make a monostable circuit a bit longer, so with 2 layers. Oopsie. Then connect it from the side, and the signal comes from the torch, and this signal will go to the wheat dispensers. But the cows and pigs need 2 wheat, one for each animal, to breed. So once the signal gets up there, I'm gonna send it twice. So to do that, I'm gonna first make another monostable circuit, because I intend to place an on and off lever. So I want a monostable circuit here, and also from the same torch I'm gonna use the layers, at least 2, to go into another monostable circuit, but a bit later. This way, when the signal will go here, it will send a pulse right after, and a few seconds later another pulse. This way each dispenser will spit out 2 wheat, one for each animal. And the 2 signal from the monostable circuit, I didn't finish this one, here, here, and here, that's right, and each signals will go to the dispenser with wheat inside, which are under the wheat farm, and they are all connected. Let me show you from under. So the signal goes to the dispenser for this goes here on, then this goes over here, then to the pigs. these ones and these ones, then to the cows here, here, and the pigs in the middle. This is to avoid that the cows try to breed with the animals that's not right next to them, but to the one with the one that's far away. This way, when these two are trying to breed, these ones still haven't received any wheat, because I have 12 long ticks, so 3 repeaters at full delay between each dispensers. And also I have placed some glass and glowstone around the pit where the wheat will fall, along with some trapdoors, because I needed blocks here to prevent the wheat from falling too far from them, because if it falls on this block, the cows won't be able to pick it up to breed. And since I still wanted to be able to work here, I've used trapdoors. So you just place a block here. I'm not gonna do it, but yeah, you place a block, you place the trapdoor, and then you remove the block, and you're good to go. And the hopper here won't stay, it's just to temporarily get the seeds from the wheat farm that's finished above. So yeah, that's a fairly simple timer for the breeding farm, and it works fairly well. As I've said, you can just use the signal from the read clock. That's gonna be long enough, but you can do it the way I did and slow a little bit the process. And also, see, if I slow it down, it's because the wheat farm above won't be able to provide enough wheat to the dispenser at a 5-minute rate, but with 8 or 9 minutes between each signal, it's probably gonna be enough for the wheat farm to follow the rhythm. And well, I'm gonna stop that here. The next episode we'll see the wheat farm here, how to make it, and also I'll explain to you how to make the wheat timer. So with the detector here to detect the growth of the wheat for the wheat farm, and to send the signal to all of the dispensers and to the water above to harvest it. And also I'll show you how to quickly make a lot of seeds. So I'm gonna make a fairly simple flower and seeds farm using the tricks with lights and the full food, since I don't have that much bones. And yeah, that's the plan for next episode, so I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.